Hey, good morning, it's Owen Bigland. This is the Inside Edge video blog. Wanted to do a little case study on the dangers of overpricing. And I've blogged about this many times before, about how important it is when you're listing your home is to have your agent list it and price it properly according to the current market conditions. Also, what comparable properties are listed for in your neighborhood, and more importantly, what they've recently sold for. So whenever I go to a listing presentation, I always have a little booklet that I update every month from the MLS hot sheets on my dangers of overpricing booklet, and how if you overprice a home in a down market where prices are trending lower, it can lead to catastrophic failure and leave you with a lot less money in your pocket at the end of the day than what you would have gotten if you would have priced it properly from day one. So here's the case study. We're going to take a detached home in Terra Nova, West Richmond. They listed this home July 2011 for just under $1.7 million. Now, I toured this home. It was a very nice home. Terra Nova is a fantastic neighborhood, but I can tell you that this home back in July 2011 was overpriced by at least $250,000, maybe $300,000. It should have been priced around $1,450,000. If they would have priced it at that, they probably could have gotten off or something fairly close to it. Instead, they priced it out in left field someplace. Now, they left it at that price for the next 3 or 4 months. In December 2011, they decided to reduce it down to $1,600,000. Now, in December 13th, not much is happening at Christmas time, so it was probably forgotten. But anyways, they reduced it there. Then come springtime, they decided to reduce it down another $30,000. They're now at $1,533,000 on March 26, 2011. Or sorry, 2012. Now, in the spring of 2012, our market started to slow down dramatically. There was all that doom and gloom about Vancouver being in a housing bubble. The market was getting fairly fatigued with all the big run-up we'd had the past 4 years. So prices weren't starting to tread water, or actually starting to trend lower in spring of 2012. So they held their price through the summer. They reduced it a little bit at the end of the summer down to $1,400,000. They also had a couple of price increases here as well. They jumped back and forth. Over the next year and a half, they had 9 price reductions and 2 price increases, 2 $50,000 price increases, and then would reduce it a month later back down to where it was before. I don't know what that's all about. It must be some Bulgarian pricing technique that I'm not familiar with. Maybe someone can drop me an email and let me know how that works. But we're now into March 2013, and this home is now priced at $1,270,000. It still hasn't sold yet. So I'm sure if they were to get something in the $1,200,000s, they would grab it. So it just goes to show how it has to be priced. Chasing the market down is going to lead to devastating results in the end. Now, when we're in a hot market and prices are increasing year over year, like we've had for the better part of 10 years, overpricing a home by $50,000 or $100,000 is no big deal on a house like this, because eventually the market's going to catch up to it and it'll be priced right. But when you're in a slower market like we've had for the last 18 months here in the Lower Mainland, where prices have been trending lower, overpricing a property by several $100,000 and then chasing it down and always being one step behind, you're going to be like this, where it's going to be 2 years and you still haven't sold the thing. So I honestly think if they would have priced this properly back in 2011 at $1,450,000, they probably could have gotten something close to that. Now they're sitting at $1,270,000 and still open for offer. So they've lost at least a couple $100,000 they've left on the table, and they've prolonged their marketing time by almost, we're going on to 2 years now. So something to think about. I've got a whole folder full of these situations that are playing out on the MLS right now. So price it right from the beginning. If you talk to any good listing realtor, he'll tell you that pricing a home is probably the most critical step, and it's one part analytical, one part crunching numbers, and the second part is almost a science, because your realtor has to have a very good bead on where the market is right now. Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it treading water? Where does it look like it's headed in the next 3 to 6 months? So you've got to be one step ahead of it. I don't think I can explain it any better than that, I hope. Anyways, I'm Owen Bigland. Thanks for watching. You can always reach me at owen@owenbigland.com, or start following me on Twitter @OwenBigland. I'll see you next time.